ESPN
Because if
Sage
you
Steele
are
talks about
attacking
being
me
ripped
because I'm
apart on
different,
national
you are
television for
proving
identifying
the
as biracial.
hypocrisy. And actually, you don't want race relations better. You just want everybody to think like you.
Yeah.
And real quick story, when I was on, I used to do a couple fill-ins on The View. And I guess this was even before, this is when Obama was still president. And Barbara Walters, like, ripped me live TV and then afterwards too, because they were wondering, they're like, why is it so important to you to say that you're biracial? I'm like, because my mom's white, she's Irish Italian, and my dad's black. And I'm like, why not? Like, I actually feel like I have the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And I think it's a huge blessing, and why not? And she's like, well, what happens when you fill out your census? I'm like, well, I don't know when the last time I filled out my census was, but if they make you choose a race, she's like, what are you going to put? I go, well, both. She's like, well, you can't. She goes, well, what if Barack Obama chose black and he's biracial? I'm like, well, congratulations to the president. That's his thing. I go, I think that's fascinating considering his black dad was nowhere to be found, but his white mom and grandma raised him. But hey, you do you. I'm going to do me. And then they put up a picture behind me of my parents and my brothers and me. And I was like, listen, I'm pretty sure my white mom was there when I was born.
Yeah.
And like, I love her. My white family loves me as much as my black family. And I got killed for that, Jay. And so I still feel strongly about being biracial, because isn't that what we want with diversity?
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
ever since I've been that's when they shut me down.
Yeah, my sister is married to a black man, and they've got 2 boys, same age as my boys. I mean, it's amazing. It's just crazy in the world we live in now of such extremes, and you have to be on one of these extremes. Like, you can't be anywhere near the middle, or you're going to get attacked for it. And it's just unfortunate, because, like, things like that happen to you, and you just don't want to voice your opinion anymore. And that's not the world we should be living in by any means.
You're closeted. Like, you cannot come out. Look at what happened in California with Larry Elder and how he is a black Republican. God forbid.
Yeah.
But literally,
in California.
What's that?
In California.
Yeah. It's hysterical almost, but I think that's actually strengthened me to continue to see it, continue to be attacked. And that's funny. My mother would, look on Instagram and see the comments, and she'd be like, Sage, please delete them, please delete them. And I'm like, Mom, I get, as a mother, like, I get it. I go, I can't delete that, because if I delete it, that makes it look like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I want people to know, like, not that it's this awesome thing, but this is what can happen if you're in a bit of a spotlight, a public figure, and think differently. But I will go ahead, bring it. Like, tell me that I'm wrong for saying that diversity of thought is more important to me than any kind of diversity.
And I think that there's more people out there that are in that world that are quiet right now. I mean, I think some of the loudest voices are on both of these edges, and I think that I hope that there's going to be a change going forward of this middle group of people with common sense, of people with a little bit different thought process to move forward and get some strength and some courage and be able to voice what they say.
Too.
Yeah.